get asked the question all the time, social media, is it important, is it not important, and am I doing it, I'm not doing it, and you just got started in it, and there's some struggles that are going on, so I really wanted to talk about that, because if you're having struggles, others out there are having struggles.
Yeah.
So
hope this is good therapy for all of you too.
today's topic, I'm going to catch you off guard a little bit on this one. We have talked, actually for you, and I'm going to ask this question and we'll just kind of go back and forth. Social media is not your thing. Yay, nay?
I'm not committed to it.
Okay. Well, actually, you're more committed to it than you've made it more part of your routine, and you're starting to get more involved and getting engaged
Little bit,
in it.
yeah.
And that is my question, because so often when I talk to agents, and I'm always talking, hey, where are you in social media world and things like that, and it's something that you have to commit to. You've probably committed now. I'm not gonna guess because I know the answer. It's been right about a year now that I would say you've kind of moved
Probably.
over to, a little bit. You've created a plan and you're kind of following the plan.
A little bit.
Okay. So my question is, what have you seen from what's happening? Change, no change, what you've liked about it, what you dislike?
I just still don't understand it. So I just try to be involved. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I wish I had a better answer for you, Nestor.
No, that's okay.
I just don't share everything.
Okay.
So I try. I get pictures, and then I never do anything with them.
Okay. So still don't understand it, which, remember we had Pinky on the other day, who's like one of the social media, she would be an extreme advance.
Yeah, I listen to her, I'm like, oh yeah. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but if you recall, one of the statements that she made is, even as much as she does, platform changes so often that she doesn't
I asked her
understand
that
it.
question specifically.
Right, yeah, so you're not alone.
Okay. I don't think that's my problem. I think that's a problem. You say I have a plan, I have some loose plans.
Okay.
And I think that's my problem. Got to get those plans.
Well, I see you on
commit
there
to 'em.
consistently, so I know there's something that's going on. I guess, what do you like about it?
I'm a voyeur. I guess I'm
Okay.
a voyeur. Yeah,
Okay.
See what's going on.
What do you dislike about social media?
The facade that it is. So I don't know if I'm talking about the right thing here, because
No,
I guess
you're
there's
not.
business and personal and all that.
Well,
And
I see
I haven't-
facades all the time in business too.
Oh, that's touche.
Yes. Damn, you're selling a lot of properties and everything. You seem
Yeah.
extremely busy. And,
This is true.
yeah, we look on the back end and it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
where are all those pictures coming from? So, and I tend to agree with you on that. I mean, it's funny, in social media world we talk about transparency and being, trying to be real and everything on there, but at the same time, very often social media, at least what I see, is depicted as the world is very, very good and life is very, very good for that person. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say, hey, you need to tell us all the bad things that are happening in your life and all the discomfort, but hey, we started this program, this podcast off, technically social media, and asked you how you were doing. And when I questioned, okay, you were being real. You could have very easily, life is great, we're good, and we're moving on. And that wasn't necessarily the truth. Well, that wouldn't have been the truth. So, anyway, so we see that a lot with regard to the facade that's going out there, and sometimes we can see through it. Sometimes we can't, and I get that part, that it kind of we haven't.
You know what bothers me? It was an Angels game on Sunday.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Okay.
I want to be there.
Not be on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking pictures. Oh, how am I going to present this and make it look good? No.
Right.
I want to sit back. I want to enjoy the view.
I like that.
Because I literally thought that when I was there. My wife was taking a picture. I'm like, hey, we got great seats.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. This is beautiful. Did you see a post about it?
No. So that's funny. I was in Vegas last weekend, and I kept stopping, and everybody's all like, "What?" And I go, "I need pictures." And here's what I do in that situation. I take 2 seconds, I stop, and I honestly don't even look at what I'm shooting pictures of. And I just boom, 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 click and fill up the camera roll, and then something else happens and I'll fill up the camera roll and I'll get it done. And then after the day and after the event, I will go and I will look through what I did and see if I can create something, or if I got enough good pictures to actually send that message out, whether it's via on the story or create something.
That's what I'm missing.
Yeah.
The follow through.
And I get it, because I also, on the flip side,
I feel like I'm in therapy here.
no, we're not.
Social media therapy.
It's not therapy. It is, I guess the purpose of this, let's talk about the purpose of this podcast is get asked the question all the time. Social media, is it important? Is it not important? And am I doing it? I'm not doing it. And you just got started in it, and we're, there's some struggles that are going on. So I really wanted to talk about that, because if you're having struggles, others out there are having struggles.
Yeah.
So
Hope this is good therapy for all of you too.
But I remember having our following Pinky around for the day, and we were going, and I was all like, she freaked me out, because we were literally walking down the street and she was filming something and I didn't even realize she was filming it. And a minute and a half later, her husband's all like, hey, we're gonna get ice cream here. We stop, we get ice cream. And I literally walked in, got my ice cream, I sat down, and I was watching my life like 10 minutes ago that occurred on video on social media. So, how did you do that so quickly? And
she's like a 12-year-old. Huh?
Yeah, it's just one of those things where she's just doing it at a different level. And I don't have that. So I would have recorded it, but it would have shown up later.
That's huge right there.
Yeah.
So you can do in the moment.
Right.
People do love that. Not consumers, but the producers. Like Pinky loves doing that, I guess.
Right, she does.
Enjoys it. You do it afterwards, a little bit more curated, a little bit less timely.
Mm-hmm.
And I do it very rarely. I have a whole camera full of photos that had intents of being social media.
Okay. Well, it's not too late.
It might be.
Not necessarily. So, do a flashback. Travis flashback. Boom. Everything I didn't post. Here's a post.
Don't know what that is, but I can figure it out.
There you go. Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. I love Reels.
Okay.
I'm addicted.
Okay.
It's a big problem.
So that's the other thing. Is it a time sucker for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You sit down and you're like, look at the clock. You look at the clock. Before you know it, it's like over.
Have you ever looked at the portion in the back end that it tells you how long you've been on the app?
Nope. Don't tell me how to get there.
Yeah, you don't want to look at that one, because sometimes you look at that and say, spent how many hours today?
Yeah.
Was it on auto? What's going on here?
I try to use it for laughs. I try to get a guttural laugh.
Okay.
Reels is good at getting a guttural laugh. They have some good humor on there.
Nice. You interact quite a bit on, at least,
Do I?
from what I can see. Yeah. I usually
Commenting.
see,
Yeah,
usually
I do
see
like to go through and
comments
do that.
and interactions and things of that nature. I do see a lot of that on social media.
Yes.
For you. So, which is probably one of the most important things.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's having a conversation and giving the other side a little bit of love for what they've put out there.
Well, what was the intention here?
The intention was do social media, and doesn't matter where you are in life right now with social media. I think it's something that's important, and it's okay not to be an expert at it right now. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that's some pretty good advice.
Okay.
Can delay, right?
Yeah.
Hope you get something out of this. Go back, watch it again.
Keep commenting, making sure that you're, some of the positives that I see Travis doing, or some of the good things I see Travis doing, is he is engaging quite a bit on social media. He's paying attention to the content that's being put out there, but he's not being a lurker, which a lurker is just somebody who just looks and never intervenes or never says anything. He's participating in the platform and contributing to the platform, and running a little bit shy on the posting.
You know what I do with social media? It's I got a lot of good ideas and intel.
Okay.
Right?
There you go. Taking action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think you can do that in a million different ways.
Perfect.
I do it as a broker. People can do it as agents. But pay attention.
There we go. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys very much. And let us know down in the comments below your favorite social media platform.